What's up, everybody? Chaotic BPR here, and so I was playing walkabout mini golf with some friends tonight, and noticed that thanks to Cornercade, that Rob Cassell's video, his short, popped up of the new Basic Fun Wrestlefest cab. Something that I was actually kind of interested in. Noticed in his short that something a little screwy was going on with the modified ROM, right? So shout out to Rob Cassell for his short that he did here. Obviously you could see the cab. I don't mind the cab one bit. I don't like the fact that it's 9 wrestlers instead of 12, but we'll get into that. Notice in here the cab, even without the coin door, it looks nice to me. I like it. I like the way it's wrapped and everything. That marquee is questionable, but like I said, it could be weird on cameras and stuff like that. But so let's get into the part that really kind of freaked me out and made me worried about things. And it's coming up real quick, and it's going to be after this scoreboard. It's during the Royal Rumble attract mode, and the mat, they took off the F, but as you can see, some of the characters are starting to flash in certain areas, right? And if you look at it really slow, I don't know if it has to do with how the mat, the WWE logo or WWF logo is now, if that is affecting the sprites of the wrestlers that are causing them to glitch out in a way. But I recorded some footage from Wrestlefest playing on my Legends Ultimate, and that's the official ROM with the 12 wrestlers and everything. And I went back to this scene, which some of the wrestlers are different. Sergeant Slaughter is missing in this version on this attract mode. He's in that match, the Royal Rumble match, on my attract mode. So they put a different wrestler in here. But anyway, the fact is, on the ALU, nobody is glitching out or flashing or disappearing like there's too many sprites or something, like how old Nintendo games used to do. Well, none of that's going on here on the ALU. But watching in slow motion, and you see the difference between the two, and yeah, there's some graphical glitches going on here. Now, it'd be one thing if this cabinet was online enabled, that Basic Fun can eventually patch it maybe and fix it, and just send that over the air update, right? Well, these cabinets don't have online. Only it has a micro SD card slot and a micro USB slot. So, and they're not online, so no Wi-Fi signal or anything. So the only way, if they were to ever patch this, would be that they would do what Arcade 1-Up did with their cabinets that didn't have online, and they would post it on the website, and people could go download it, put it on their computer, and then run the patch system by running a USB cable to their PCB, basically. So I don't know, man. Like that's a little screwy and a little disappointing in my opinion, and I really wanted to point it out. Again, thanks Rob Cassell for putting your short out, and that's the first thing I noticed when that happened. I was like, why are they glitching out like that? They don't do that on the real ROM. So don't know if it has to do with the subtle changes that they did to the ring, or having a different character on the attract mode. I don't know if the gameplay is any different. I would like to see some actual gameplay of somebody playing and see if there's any character flashing whatsoever. But I just wanted to point this out to y'all and see if y'all can see what I see, and does that cause any alarm to any of y'all that were maybe considering buying this cabinet or have bought this cabinet and may be disappointed by this. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Appreciate it, guys.